Hi, it's Mitch from pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Braves versus Cubs Major League Baseball matchup on Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. Here on YouTube, I do more free pick videos than anyone, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out all of our free pick videos. But let's get to this one between the Braves and the Cubs. And the Braves, minus 160 favorites here. I've even seen it creep up a little higher than this in the minus 165 range. Ian Anderson on the mound for the Braves and Trevor Williams on the mound for the Cubs. And well, this is pretty much where we can start is right at these two starting pitchers, because neither of these teams have really set the world on fire, at least to start the season, but both these teams have been perennial playoff teams over the last few years. So I'm not worried about the long haul for, at least not for the Braves, but for the Cubs, we'll have to see how it progresses. But for the Braves, I believe that their better days are ahead of them, and part of those better days is Ian Anderson, who's on the mound for this one, and we finally saw last time out what everyone was talking about. And I've been a big believer in the hype of Ian Anderson. This guy was the third overall pick by the Braves in the 2016 draft, and he comes in with a world of potential. Now, his first outing of the year, he allowed 4 hits and a run against the Phillies. The Phillies lost that game. He got a no decision in it. Next time out against the Phillies, he allowed 5 hits and 4 runs. And he got a no decision once again. The game after that against the Marlins, 6 hits, 3 runs. But he still went, 98 pitches. He's progressing along. And then last time out, we finally saw it against the Yankees. 6.2 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks. And we started to see exactly what the hype was all about, as he certainly looks to have all the stuff that he was claimed to have when he was drafted in that 3 spot. When we look on the other side of this one, Trevor Williams is a guy who really has been solidly mediocre his entire career, and the Cubs went out and grabbed him in the offseason from the Pirates. When we look at where he's pitched, most of his success has been at Wrigley Field, and that has to be why the Cubs went and picked him up, because he is successful at Wrigley Field. Because over his career, when we look at his numbers, he hasn't really been successful anywhere else. In 2020, he had a 6.18 ERA. 2019, 5.38 ERA. In 2016, 7.82. So he's given up big numbers. And when we saw him in his one road game this season, which was at Pittsburgh, which is where he used to play, he looked like the same pitcher we had seen from the Pirates, who had gotten absolutely blown up, allowing 10 hits and 5 runs over 3.1 innings before finally getting yanked before, too much damage was done, but it was already enough damage because the Pirates won that game 7-1, and Williams took the loss. Now, the Braves have not been hitting all that well this season to start the season, but we're starting to see the bats warm up a little, and we saw them jump all over the Cubs pitching early on Monday, and I think that we could see some carryover into this one as well. The Braves just 13th in runs per game, but it's that 215 team batting average that's a little worrisome. 25th ranked in baseball, but the Cubs here even worse, 213 batting average, which is ranked 26th in baseball, 4.43 runs per game, which is 16th. Defensively, the Braves also, we're used to seeing the Braves have this killer pitching staff. Maybe it's starting to round into form, and maybe we'll see it round into form with Anderson, but they're 29th in runs allowed per game and 27th in team batting average against at 252. But this is the Chicago Cubs, who are only hitting 215 as a team. So nothing has helped team batting averages, like playing against teams that can't hit. I think, this is a pretty big price to pay for a Braves team that has been giving up, a lot of hits and some runs. But like I said, if there's a team least likely to damage you, it might be the Chicago Cubs. I'm going to take the Braves here and lay the minus 165. It's a little pricey, but it's going to be my free pick. Of course, if you're looking for the best bets on the card today, head on over to pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab, and listen to what our top handicappers have to say.